So the idea here is just to give you a bit of the history of myself with Land Rovers. This Series 3 my father owned in the 1990s, ONW 230L. Also at some point this Range Rover. So there's a little bit of history in my youth. Skip then to the early 2000s. This was my Series 3, which I bought my first car, 2.25 diesel 88-inch. Hard top initially, ended up with a rag top on it. Yeah, usual stuff. Went green laning in it, rock crawling, bits of off-roading, started going to the shows, getting out and about, and it served me okay, but the engine was never great, I felt. But I did end up at Gaydon's show, which is where I saw this vehicle coming up, which is Steve Graham's 1 tonne, Series 3 number 1. And Steve was kind enough to let me poke around it and pose with it and sit in it, and generally enjoy it. This would have been, I think, about 2004, 2003, 4. So after that I decided I wanted a 1 tonner, which is where I saw this. So this is 2A 1 tonne number 13, which I still own. So this was early 2005 I bought this. It was pretty original, a little bit rough around the edges, but it was all there. Very late in the night picking it up, a lot later than we'd anticipated, but the guy waited up for us. So hard top back on, engine problems, so I had to swap the engine. Gave it a roller paint job, which didn't turn out too bad actually. It looked quite nice for a little while. Graphics went on, but not quite the right scheme. They should have been on the doors on an overall green vehicle. Now this was an SEB 88-inch I had opportunity to buy, which I've still got as a resto project. Again, pretty original, but rot had got into it. It's on a new chassis, currently being rebuilt. Should be on the road in a couple of years. Nice little machine. I'm really looking forward to getting that on the road actually, because my last 88 I sold, so that's where we are now. It's just waiting completion. And then my 110, bought this early 2011, 30th birthday present to myself. Last time I'll ever buy a brand new vehicle, obviously, since I don't make Defenders anymore. But been a lot of fun. It's been a great machine, very good for towing, which has been its most useful ability. But it's been all over Europe, it's been in the heat, it's been off-road courses, it's been out in the snow. It's done a great job. And my most recent purchase, this Series 3 was on eBay pretty cheaply. Obviously a 1 tonner, as you could tell by the pictures. So yeah, went up there, put it together on site, brought it back, kind of like this is on the trailer. Got it back with the truck cab on. It was a cherry picker, so I tracked down the cherry picker, so that went in. Got a new chassis for it. It's been sort of partially assembled onto the new chassis. You can see it just gone together here. The engine is an unknown, I don't know if that'll run. But yeah, the picker went back onto the new chassis. And that was about as far as that went, but it's been to the shows. These are just a couple of snaps from Gaydon over the years with the 1 tonners, and the ladies from My Favourite Things, the singing and dancing group who perform there, which is always good fun. But yes, so just a little brief overview. Any questions, please feel free to ask, and thanks very much for watching. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this.